What now, Frank?
I'm not mad, Jared. I'm just disappointed. Hey guys, what's up? Coach Frank here at the Critical Bench Compound. And in this video, I'm gonna walk through Jared on how to make his dumbbell row from starting a lawnmower to actually an exercise that's gonna build and develop his lats. Before we get into that, guys, I just wanna remind you that your success in transforming your physique, what you accomplish in building the body you've always dreamt about, is gonna play a big role in what you do in the gym and what you consume, but there's other factors, and primarily it's a hormone. So stick around to the end, guys. I'm gonna share with you some tips and strategies on how to make sure you're fully optimizing and not preventing your hormones from reaching their maximum level. All right, Jared, man, so we're trying to train our lats, right? That's what we've been talking about for a while, right? Like that's our goal with this exercise. And I get it, man, you wanna throw a lot of weight around, you wanna feel incredibly strong, but what you were doing was using this much of your lats. Okay? So we're gonna get some things corrected here. So first thing I want you to do is I want you to set up with your feet switched around. So instead of going in an open stance where you have all this like hip rotation, I want you to use, so we're gonna do our right arm first. I want you to place this leg first out in front. So let's just get set up there. So as we're rowing here, I actually wanna take a step back so you're forced to have a little bit more, okay, a little bit more bend. Now we're gonna drive this leg deep down into the ground, and I want you to push the bench away. Now what you've done is you've created a massive amount of stability within your legs and within your upper body. So that means that this is fully support. As we're driving, we're gonna try to drive this foot into the ground. That's gonna keep everything in here locked. Because a few weeks ago, we talked about how you need to have the sides of the muscle. One side needs to be fully secured. So that's what we've created. We've created a very stable environment. Now the lats work in a rounding movement here. So the lats are inserted here and the origin point is here. So where most people just row up and down, we're gonna wanna create more of a rounding motion to the front and then to the back. So couple cues. And there's another reason why you want to have the foot placed up here as well, is the lats are involved in somewhat of a rotation, but not a hip rotation. So whereas he was rowing before, you were rotating all here at the hips. That's got no tension on the lats. As we're coming up, we're driving this down. Once we get to the back, we still want to think about that slight rotation, but it's going to come at the lats, not at the hips. So let's grab our dumbbell. Here, driving this hand down, really driving secured lect into here. Bring the dumbbell out here in front of us, and we're just rowing back here. And then once you get back, think about squeezing that elbow behind you, and then bring it back down in front of me here. Probably much different than the way that you've either done them in the past or seen them performed in the gym or on YouTube or anywhere else, but we're trying to train our lats. Once again, a lat-specific dumbbell exercise. There's a lot of different muscles you can train with this, but we're specifically talking about the lats, which is gonna create that V-taper look. It's gonna make you give that kind of superhero physique to your body. So, one more cue here I would tell you, Jared, is as we're coming up, let's try to keep this elbow as close to our body as possible. There we go. How does that feel? Good?
Yeah, I mean, I can just feel
the lats.
The muscle doing it.
You can feel the muscles doing the work, and that's always the goal, right, guys? Is we want the muscles that we're trying to train to actually be responsible for moving the load. Now go ahead and, because you've done about 6 or 7, just go ahead and swap them out. Make sure to finish your left side as well. And while Jared's finishing up, I want to talk to you guys about your hormones, because we mentioned it at the beginning. The success you have in transforming your physique will have a massive role as far as the training, nutrition, etc. But our hormones are going to be a primary driver for how well our exercises work, for how effective our nutrition is. And it's not just what we're doing to optimize our hormones, what supplements are we taking TRT or anything like that. It's what things should we avoid in our life. There's a lot of chemicals in foods. There's a lot of chemicals around the world. There's a lot of other things poor sleep quality. They're gonna have an impact on us as a man and have an impact on the health and longevity of our hormones. So we put a report together, guys, the 7 worst testosterone killers. These are the things that we've seen in our lifestyle, seen in our decision making, seeing how we sleep, that we've been able to see play a massive role in the declining numbers of testosterone around the world in men today. So down there in the first pinned comment below, check it out. It's the 7 worst testosterone killers. Absolutely free report. But in addition to that, guys, make sure to start practicing these cues. Give it up to Jared for being an example here today. We love you, bro. The Coach Frank, the Compound. We'll see you guys in the next one.